Hello everyone, hello beautiful people. So for today's video, I'm going to give you an update of our backyard garden. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So let's begin with ginger. This root is like gold in the garden. It helps with inflammation, sore throat, nausea, and digestion. It's a must-have for home remedies, especially on rainy days. Plus, growing ginger is super easy and rewarding because you just have to buy them from the store and then you just put in the soil, right? So they grow easy, and we have like a few of them right here. They just easily grow. This one I don't think it's ginger. I think this is a white turmeric, but a ginger is here. So yeah, next one is a garlic. We actually have a few of them growing. So here, these are a garlic, and garlic is not just for cooking actually, but also for your health. It lowers blood pressure, improves cholesterol levels, and has a natural antibiotic properties. And here's a bonus: it also keeps pests away from your other plants, although they are not big enough to do that, but when they grow, they keeps pests away from other plants. Now let us go here. This is kind of bushy now. So these are carrots. Carrots are loaded with beta-carotene, which supports eye and skin health. They're fun to grow and even more fun, of course, to harvest, especially if you have kids. So you can eat them raw, juiced, or cooked in dishes. Some of the information here, I know that you know it already, but I just want to share some more of it because you might not know these things. All right, and then next here, this is a empty area for now because the soil, we haven't treated it yet. But before, we planted radishes in here. Speaking of radishes, these are radishes right here. These are new ones. So radishes grow super fast, perfect for beginner gardeners, and they're rich in vitamin C and great for liver detox and digestion. You'll get a harvest in just 3 to 4 weeks. So these ones here are still young and they're not ready to be harvested yet. All right, next one is an empty one again because we just harvested all of the petchay here, as the bugs or mice are not liking it really. So we have here little ones that we just planted. These are all petchay. So petchay is one of the easiest leafy greens to grow. They're rich in calcium, in iron, and vitamin C. And it's also great for bone health and boosting immunity. Perfect for soups, stir fries, and it even grows in small containers if you want. But since we have a big space here in our raised beds, then we put them here. Again, this is another bush of carrots right here. See? Alright, so these are all carrots and they're not ready to harvest yet. It's been a while that they've been here, but I don't know what's happening, why we haven't harvested. And we don't see, oh actually, wait, give me a second. Actually, there's like something in it already, but maybe they're not ready to harvest yet, so let's leave them for a few more. Next one is here, the okra. Here we have one here. There you go. So okra is a powerhouse for digestion. See that one? And blood sugar control. It also grows well in tropical weather and produces continuously. So we actually harvested a lot of okras already, and then the family eats them. So a few plants can give you a steady supply. It's also perfect for stews and grills or even crispy fried snacks, right? So sometimes we as a Filipino, we put it on top of our rice while it's cooking. So we kind of steam the okra. If you are watching and you're a Filipino, let me know if you do that too. If you do these things too, like you put the okra on top of your rice, steam it and put it in a soy sauce and vinegar as a sauce? I think so. I don't think it's only me. Now, we will move with this one later, but for here, we have an eggplant. Although they're not bearing anything yet, but eggplants are packed with antioxidants and low in calories. They're super versatile. You can grill them, saute them, roast, or add them to your stews, and they're easy to grow in raised beds like this. These are Madre de Aguas of Dad right here. They are all ready to be transplanted, but these are for sale. So if you guys are living in the area and if you want this one for fencing or for your privacy like what we did in ours, then you can maybe comment there and let's communicate in there if you want more of these for your fence as well. All right, so again, these Madre de Aguas are for sale. They are only 40 pesos a piece, and they are also ready for planting, okay, or transplanting. All right, so after that, again, this is our compost, by the way, right there. We put a gate in here, so when we get some of the compost there to put in our garden, then it's just easy because it's near. Okay, now if you like spicy food, of course there's going to be a chili peppers, which we only have like 2 of them. I think these are different kinds of chili peppers, and this one too, but they're not bearing anything yet, as my husband is picking them because for them to grow good, you know. So if you like spicy food, chili peppers are a must. They help boost metabolism, they are rich in vitamin C, and one plant can give you plenty, okay? Plus they add color and beauty to your garden. See that one? Me and my husband loves chili, so every time we eat something, we are putting chilies. Actually, there's one here. See that? Yeah. So yeah, after the chili plant, let's go here. I don't think you can see it. But we have onions here growing. See that? I mean, we just replanted them, so they are not really ready, of course, because for sure there's nothing in it. But we planted actually a lot of them, and I don't think you can see it in the camera, but yeah. So onions are a staple in every kitchen, of course. Every time we cook, we have, or it should have, onions. So they're healthy, full of antioxidants, and growing them yourself can help cut grocery costs, because you know onions are pretty expensive, especially the white ones. So if you cook daily, you love having them just a few steps away. That's why we planted them in our garden. All right, now let's go to the most important plant. Joke lang. So let's go to the most important plant that we ever planted. So before, in some of our videos showing our garden, there is someone who suggested to plant these 3 sisters, and now we actually have them. But I don't think you can call them 3 sisters. It is because we are lacking of one plant in there, so we only have corn and some beans in there. All right, we still don't have squash, but I don't think we will, so let's just call it a 2 sisters. And not really 3. Okay, so let me give you a little bit of a background of the 3 sisters. So these are corn, beans, and squash. This traditional planting method comes from Native American farming wisdom. So these 3 crops work together like family. So corn, as you can see, can grow tall and strong, becoming a natural support for the beans to climb. It's like the eldest sister, stable and steady. So beans, which is here, we planted it here, like on the side of the outside corn there. So beans wrap around the corn stalk, fixing nitrogen into the soil. They feed the ground, helping corn and squash grow better. The middle sister always giving back. So that's what the beans do. Now we don't have squash, which is we should have, but yeah, I think we're just gonna grow the two sisters and not really three. So whether you're planting one pot or a whole plot, remember that gardening isn't just about food. It's about health, connection, learning, and giving back. Grow what you can, and wherever you are, you'll be surprised how much life it gives back to you. So they grow better together than apart, just like people. Corn supports, beans nourish, and squash defends. Isn't that a beautiful lesson from nature? Let me show you, or let me share with you, this little tiny tomatoes. Before, the tomatoes, we planted it here in these rows, but they're not really growing well. So these are the two left. We harvested them. We actually haven't harvested any tomatoes in that plant because, you know, the bugs is faster than us. So this one here is I think it's a miniature tomato. So of course it's just short, although some of the leaves is not good, but it's fine as long as actually there's a lot of cherry tomatoes in it already. So these are the two tomato plants that is surviving in this garden. Look at them, they're so cute, they're so tiny. See that one? But of course they're not yet ready. Smells so good. But yeah, now I am going to share to you that is something special. Okay, so in this area we actually have planted some mint into it. As you can see, we have actually not some, but a lot of mint, because we are planning to put it in one of the menu that we are gonna call calamansi minty mint. Okay, so we need mint for that. That's why we planted a lot. And this one here is actually the calamansi tree right here. But of course they're not ready, so we still have to wait a few. And now this is the area that is new to you, and I would like to share. This is our little greenhouse. Okay, so we actually planted some of it, or some of the things here already. So this is what's inside. See, just some. Okay, we don't have much in here yet. Again, we still have mint here on the side. We need a lot of them as we are going to use them for business. And these ones are tomatoes. Look at this, they all have tomato. All right, and actually a bunch of them, because we are also planning to like sell them, okay, or use them in our coffee shop. Now this one here is I guess this is lettuce. Okay, lettuce, and we just started to plant them a few days back, so they're still small. This one here, these are actually okra, which is not supposed to be in the greenhouse because they grow big, and also the cucumber, but we wanted them to germinate here first inside the greenhouse because, just like I said, bugs are faster than us. So yeah, so only a few, and then we have actually 2 levels, and we still have more spaces in there. What we use is a steel matting again for here, and then rebars, and then screen, and then on top actually there's a plastic in it, so when the rain comes you can still work here. So yeah, and then we just covered this. Under this sack is actually a stones. So yeah, that's the flooring right here. See? And then I don't know, but when you're like imagining that these or this greenhouse is full of plants already and everything is so green, I think it's cute and it's beautiful. And here as you can see, they're still messy because we still need to organize these things. And this one is something that you will use, or we will use, for our lettuces. So yeah, this is our greenhouse, which doesn't have much plants yet. But yeah, I guess that's the only update that I can give you today, and I hope that you enjoy this video, and please stay tuned for more updates in our upcoming videos. Again, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe in our channel, and we'll give you more updates in it. Thank you very much, and you all have a good day. Bye!